my dear Aquarius. This is a love reading, a prediction for Sagittarius season, 22nd of November to 21st of December 2019, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. The first reading I did was for the birthday sign, so happy birthday to all Sagittarius out there. And I'm reading the other signs in the order of most appreciated videos from the previous love readings published for Scorpio season. You can see the order I'm reading this time around at the community section of my channel. And this will be a love reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it can as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading. And I will start shuffling your cards using the Golden Universal Tarot by Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see Justice in the reverse together with a little page of coins. So this is a very vulnerable situation. This is someone offering themselves in an unfair situation. Is that you, Aquarius? Or are you being unfair to someone? But it feels like you're very vulnerable in this situation and you might give yourself to the wolves. Okay, we'll see. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have a Two of Pentacles in the reverse with Justice in the reverse. So again, it seems like a very unfair, unstable situation for you. With the Page of Coins, we usually want to do our best. We want to apply ourselves. We want to give the situation the best chance possible. But maybe there is no chance with this situation because maybe it's rigged badly for you from the beginning. Maybe someone doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, so you need to take a little bit better care of yourself. Okay, so I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we see a King of Wands with the Justice card. So it's showing that when you take responsibility for yourself and kind of take control of your life, start to be less dependent on other people, more dependent on yourself to make decisions, to create things in your life. The more you are also in control of giving yourself fair situation and fair dealings in life, because it kind of advises you to take charge, to be your own own king in your own life, to let your soul shine through and not try to bow your head and subordinate yourself to be loved and appreciated, but actually, make a mark, be yourself, be your true self. Okay, so you might also be dealing with a Libra or a Leo, which was what we saw back there. So 6 elements, and here we have the Fool together with the King of Wands. You can still be like the page that we saw earlier, like have the best intentions, be open, naive, trusting, give yourself in situation, trust people. But whenever things go south, you always have this authority to lean back towards. You can be this when you're approaching new people and going into new circumstances and new situations. But when you see the red flags, you take a step back and you sit on your throne and you determine what to do with the situation, what you want to do, not what you should do or what other people think you should do or how your mother think you should behave, but actually what would your soul say about this? What do you want? What does your body respond well to? When are you relaxing? Are you relaxing when you're thinking, well, I should agree with this situation, and you feel, yes, so you agree with the situation, or you feel, no, I want things in this way. And then you feel like, yeah, that's when my body is in harmony. So you need to learn to listen to yourself, be nice and social and outgoing. But when there's red flags, take a step back, sit on your throne, take decisions, be in charge. Okay. So 6 elements. Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Spirit, and Ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aquarius viewers. So, I want my dear Aquarius to have love in your lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success. More Leo energy, which is the King of Wands. Also, the Fool is kind of Aries energy. So you have Aries, Leo, and this is Leo, Mars in Leo. And then we have some Virgo and Cancer energy here. So, if someone kind of just wants to have the nice parts with you, but not really be loyal towards you, you know, just party with you, but they wouldn't bother if you were, you know, your car was stuck in a ditch somewhere, they would say, call someone else. Like sort among your peers a little bit, and maybe see what kind of people are very shallow and wouldn't be there for you a rainy day. They just might want to, you know, take stuff from you and lure you into maybe giving more than what you actually want to give and leave you stranded. So this is a warning to be a little bit more assertive, a little bit more awake, a little bit more rather be a lone evening than to be with people that you really can't feel comfortable with or trusting. It's no danger to sometimes be on your own and take, you know, take some time to find your inner strength instead of giving yourself and your energy away to people that isn't really, you know, showing themselves worthy of this trust. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation. So, my dear Aquarius, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a little page of cups here. So, Page of Cups, we saw Page of Coins before. So, I'm thinking, like, if you are to be in a relationship with anyone, both needs to be vulnerable. Both needs to want to try their best. Both needs to have the best intentions. And that when you kind of compromise yourself, you let the other person off the hook with having bad intentions. But here the divine says that there's a possibility for you to meet people where they are the most vulnerable and that where both people have the best intentions. But it won't happen like that if you sell yourself off short. Okay? And here we have the old bottom of the deck, which is the Seven of Swords, where people were trying to rip you off, kind of, or, you know, lie to you, or steal from you, or, you know, steal your time but not give of their own time, steal of your love and affection but not give their love and affection, and so on. Okay, so this is what's on your conscious mind about the person most on your mind, and this is the situation itself with that person. And this is this person, what's on their conscious mind about you. And this is what's on the feeling level, like what are you feeling towards them. This is the energy between you, the bond. And this is what they are feeling towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So we start with the situation here, and we have a Three of Coins, which show a situation where you have like a mission or a work that you need to do together. So your soul and their soul and someone else's soul, it's like the Holy Trinity. So it might be your soul, their soul, and this is your relationship. It's something important going on here, and it's like a way to learn how to do things better. for example, say that you get a cold. The Three of Pentacles would come showing how you're trying to solve this situation. How can you get free of a cold? What's the best thing to do? And you learn this and you write it down in your little journal. So next time you remember, this is how you do it when you get a cold. This is how you fix it, so you don't forget. So it's like a healing program, or how we are finding out different ways how to do things in the best way possible. It's like having a project here. Maybe they're building a church and they're trying to figure out how to do this in the best way possible together. So even if you have this other person is your adversary or your worst enemy, you're still put here together, like your souls were put here together to meet and do this work together to figure this out, to figure out how to do things in a more healthy way. And this is what's on your conscious mind about them. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you think that they are unavailable, that they don't invite you into the plans. For example, you can see that if the person just opened their heart and love towards me, we would have the best time ever. But this person doesn't do that. So they kind of don't engage with you here in the mission that you had together. They might just, my way or the highway, doing their own thing and destroying both the mission and the relationship while doing so. So it's like a person that don't want to invite you, don't want to show that you are important. You think that they don't care about you, that they have kind of closed the door on you, left you out in the cold. So you're probably a little bit closed off yourself because of that. And this is what's on their conscious mind about you. And we have the Alchemist here. So they feel the other way. They feel like, oh, this person really want to cooperate with me. They really want to make things better. They really want to find new ways to fix this. But they haven't been able to show you what they are thinking about you. They haven't really been able to show you appreciation. But it seems like they are happy learning from you, and they are happy working together with you, and they are probably very attracted to you. But it might be that they think that you know better than them, and you are better than them, and you are more perfect than them, more good looking than them. So they are trying to shelter themselves out of a little bit lack of self-love or self-appreciation. It's like they're trying to shelter themselves from being compared to you, is what I'm feeling. But they have the best opinions of you, and they know that you are trying your best to get you to cooperate, but you don't feel the same way. You don't feel like they are cooperating. So this is the common energies, and it's the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it shows the situation where things have been on hold, and you haven't really been able to solve things or talk things through. But with the Four of Swords in the reverse, it's like this is not a stable situation. Probably both of you are kind of longing to go on with the work and keep on with the business and try again. We have also Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius here, together with Taurus energy. So it's very, it's maybe a little water as well, but almost all elements here. So you can deal with whatever person. This is Sagittarius and this is Capricorn, which is showing the most significant energies. But it seems like there's no cooperation going on, and it's but it's starting to get boring. Plainly speaking, it was funnier when you were able to do this together. So this is your feelings for them, and it's the Eight of Pentacles, so you haven't really changed your mind. You're feeling the same thing, what you're thinking, that they don't cooperate, they don't even try, they don't even make an effort. It's like they don't understand how beneficial this could be for both of us. So you feel like it's only you doing the work, and they don't put their mind to it and their heart to it. and this is their feelings towards you, and they love you. So you have the first card for love in the major arcana, and also the second card. So this is when you meet, and this is when this is the attraction. You know, you're attracted to someone that's not at all like you, because you are supposed to learn a lot of things from them. So this alchemic wedding is when you are marrying your shadow, we can say, when your demons dance so well together. So this attraction, but it can sometimes seem very illogic, like, why it's not logic that I will fall in love with you, you are not good for me, and this guy or girl that's actually good for me, I can't feel attracted to them, and it's because you have nothing to learn from them. But here, this person definitely feels like they have something to learn from you and be together with you, and they are very much in love with you. They have just failed in many different ways to show this. And it might, of course, if you're a cross-watcher, be the other way around, that the Aquarius is closed off, and they think that you are this too, but we usually know others to ourselves. But I will read this true to Aquarius, and you can turn it around. So, your behaviors and attitudes towards them. And we have also Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, funny enough, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So, this is a husband and a wife, or a couple. It can be same gender couple also, but we can't have the same card coming twice. So, we have here like a married couple. It's like a committed couple. Either they admit it or not. This as a committed couple. But there has been something that has created a situation where you, Aquarius, don't feel like there's any use. Like, what's the use to put energy into this situation? I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm putting in my effort, and I'm not seeing the other person making effort. But your efforts have paid off in that way, that this person is sure that you love them. They have very high opinions of you. They think that you are a person that tries your best and do your best and love from the heart. So they love you. So at least you have put a very big mark on them, even though they were not able to impress you, obviously. So this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we have the Hangman in the reverse. So it seems like this person is ready to admit to themselves that they love you and wants to be with you, and that they honor you as a person, and they want to come out of some kind of it has been like a block between you. Maybe you haven't been speaking that much, or not at all. Maybe there have been both time and distance between you, and now they want to end that. So they don't want to hang around waiting for you anymore. They probably want to make an approach, but we'll see here with the outcome. And with the outcome, we have a 10 of Cups, and it comes in the reversed, unfortunately. So I think they will make an attempt, but might be a feeble attempt. Maybe you will not see you will not trust their intentions, because what we saw in the beginning was you being warned for trusting someone that is not trustworthy. And it might be, yes, they admire you for all these qualities that you hold, but you don't admire them, because maybe they don't hold the qualities that is necessary for having a love relationship. So it seems like you have sobered up. You have, yes, an important mission, obviously, with this Three of Pentacles and all these major arcana cards. But it seems like the ball is in their corner. If they want a relationship with you, they need to prove that they mean business with this. This 10 of Cups, when it comes in reversed, it's like a person promising you this, but they can't live it, or they can't fulfill it, or they might have hopeless dreams about how love should be, but they're getting gruesomely disappointed, and therefore kind of not respecting you or taking you for granted, because you are not perfect, and the relationship isn't perfect, and they are not perfect. So some people can be up in the blue about these kind of things and think like, well, there will come someone, and then I will feel like this, and they will look like this, and they will have this much money. So they're not living in the reality exactly. So I think this person has gotten a reality check because there have been some pause between you because you got tired of them. And they have seen how much you mean to them. But I'm not sure that they will put this into action, probably approaching you in some way and saying, hey, I want a relationship. But they won't be able to change just yet. Like, they haven't come that far that, yes, they can see that you are worthy of it. But I don't feel like they have the, the passion to really make an effort and change. So I think they will be more passionate when you have blew them off and said, no, I know you from before. This is how you did me. So I'm not going to get fooled like that again. And then they have a mission, because then they have a mission to prove to you that they have changed. And then they might be more passionate about this, more passionate about showing you that they have actually changed and that they're ready for the real deal. So you're not really there just yet. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So this is what is possible to happen. So I think you're not to blow them off entirely, but the cards have warned you, and I can see that you are very stubborn with also knowing that, no, I gave my all 10,000 times and they did me like this. So you don't even have the passion really for it. But I think it's their time. It's their time to, come with a peace dove and show you the passion. So I'll take one for you as well. I hope for one. If I can have one. It's hard. Hearts are hard to shuffle. Okay. So this is your card. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So it kind of gives you control, that you could use your free will to decide whatever you want in this situation. You have taught them a great many things, so you don't have to stick around and teach them anything more if you don't want. It looks like it's more up to them to try to make an effort. And if you're a cross watcher and you know that you made all the efforts and the other one didn't, then turn this around, because then it's in the other way. So then you are on this side. So you need to use your own intuition to this to fit this general reading for you. So for my dear, okay. It's a little bit like the same. This is choices and this is dove. Take a leap of faith. So I think if you are feeling like even Aquarius can feel like they are on this side. So if you are on this side, Aquarius, I will read for you what's your advice with the dove and take a leap of faith and create a new beginning and all that. So dove. So, right side Aquarius, this is advice for you. And if you're left side Aquarius, this is advice for your partner. I don't think they listen, but anyways, the sacred dove serves as a reminder that there is always hope, new possibilities and miracles just waiting around the corner. Enjoy each day as an adventure and live each moment to the fullest. Take a leap of faith and trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential and brace yourself for a new beginning, adventures, and joy. I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. Remember new possibilities, and this was new beginning. So it was good advice for anyone, but I think this is how this person feels, because they are very hopeful. They have seen like, okay, so someone made me, like, respected me this much. They gave this much to me, and they kind of seen your example, and they feel full with hope that they could be able to do this too. So they're more courageous than maybe what they were before. So human nature comes with the greatest responsibility, free will. So I mentioned to you earlier that you had free will. You can do how you want in this situation. You don't have to accept their offer, and you can deny it now and maybe accept it later when you see more effort. But if you don't want to take the offer, you are also free to walk away. Free will to make the choices and to accept the consequences of one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are or take the responsibility to change them. Make the decisions that are best for you, as you will never be able to please everyone. Choose your actions based on your own personal values, like we saw with the King of Wands. Like you can go out being open, generous, throw yourself into a situation, being open-minded, trusting, and when you see that things is not really comfortable for you, you take a step back and you evaluate. Because you can't please everyone. So choose your action based on your own personal values. Regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. I take responsibility for my choices. And here it seems like, well, it doesn't really matter to you because you're rather closed off and not so particularly interested because of how this situation has taken a toll on you. You might have been a little bit under the weather due to a big outpour of energy that wasn't really reciprocated, so you was left a little bit barren without any energy. This person, however, is full of energy, so they could have a lot to give you if they really made this effort. Yes, so there's no right and wrong, and you can't please everyone. So every choice you're making expand your understanding of life and love, and regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. So, and I read from both cards, and you can see they were similar. So, my dear Aquarius, if you need more information, there's deeper love readings up for November. It's 4 elements, so you can watch them for air, or you can watch them all to see what's in there for you. There's also a similar reading to this, but for Scorpio season is up, so you can check that out too. There's also pick a card readings. When I'm done with these readings, the week after, I will start to sprinkle out pick a card readings. At least that's my plan. But man plans and God rules, so it's not always happening in the way I want it to. But this is my plan anyway, to fill up with some interesting pick a card readings. So until next time we meet, take really good care and bye-bye.